Ruhanga, you are our power, you are our authority, and you are the Holy Lord of our lives. Omukuru Busoboze Ndugiro is my name, and I am the Omukuru of Akakurato Hikire. Today we are going to learn about Holy Ekihandiko, chapter 855. We are going to learn about ancestral spirits. What are ancestral spirits? Ancestral spirits are spirits which were worshipped by the people of long ago. Every clan, every tribe, every kingdom, every chiefdom, and every empire had ancestral spirits. These ancestral spirits were worshipped like small holy lords. People used to offer sacrifices to these ancestral spirits. They used to offer sacrifices, for example, goats, sheep, human beings, cocks, or any bird to these ancestral spirits. And the ancestral spirits used to bless them, give them protection, give them their needs, give them everything they want. They even went on to fight for them their battles. The battles I need, spiritual wars and the physical battles. These ancestral spirits were got by our ancestors. They were got through covenants. Our ancestors went to shamans or spiritual mediums, the people who are possessed by spirits. And these people who had altars, and these altars used to connect them to the spiritual world. They sacrificed anything which these shamans or spiritual mediums ask them. For example, if they ask them a cow, a goat, or anything, they used to give to offer these sacrifices. After offering sacrifices, they made blood covenants with the ancestral spirits. These ancestral spirits were made spirits of different clans, and this covenant they made, it included unborn and unborn children. I mean the grand and grandchildren. So that's how our ancestors got ancestral spirits. Now today, in this century, the 21st century, many people have abandoned ancestral spirits. After abandoning ancestral spirits, they are no longer giving them sacrifices, they are no longer worshipping them, they are no longer offering them sacrifices. So ancestral spirits decided to punish the people of this century. How do they punish them? You find that in a family, women do not get married. Different men start producing children in those women and no marriage. Others go to school, they do not get jobs. Others fail to even go to school. The ancestral spirits limit the clan members because they refuse to offer them sacrifices. That's why people in this century are having very many spiritual problems. Many people are suffering from drugs. They are drug addicts. Others are jobless. Others are unemployed. Others are thieves. They are suffering. They are inside different prisons. Others are being falsely accused for the crimes they never did. You find that you are on a job, you made a small mistake like this, your boss fires you with no reason. But when you try to look in the spiritual realm, there is those problems are spiritual. You are suffering, you are a prostitute, you are a drug addict or any kind of addict. Yeah? You are suffering from addiction of maybe smoking, pornography, addiction of drugs. Not because that problem is physical, but is spiritual. There are spirits which you annoyed. You annoyed your ancestral spirits. That's why you are a drug addict. That's why you are suffering. You are always in prison. You are a thief because you are a thief because the problem is spiritual. You annoyed your ancestral spirits. I do not want you to go back and offer sacrifices to these ancestral spirits, because if you go back, you offer sacrifices now. Your children and grandchildren also are supposed to offer sacrifices, because if they refuse, they will also be punished by ancestral spirits. But what you have to do now is to break the chains of ancestral spirits. You have to break the covenants. You have to pray aggressive fire prayers. These aggressive fire prayers will help you to break the covenants of your grand and grandparents which they made with ancestral spirits. You have to distance yourself. You have to break those evil blood covenants. After breaking them, you will be free. And if you break them now, your grandchildren will not suffer. You would have broke these covenants forever and ever, because these ancestral spirits follow our lineage. When you produce a children, maybe through adultery, or when you don't know, this ancestral spirit knows, because for them, they were programmed to follow your blood line. Even if you say, no, me, I do not know my grandfather, I do not know my parent, the ancestral spirit knows your parent, because it is a spirit, it is following you spiritually. So you have to be very, very careful. Kyalero tugenda kwega hali embandwa. Buli Ruganda ruona olurimu engande ziri munsi muno zine embandwa. Zine embandwa abayisenkuritwe bakagenda hari ebyoto by'emyoyo emibi, bakagenda hari abafumu bagenda habyotebe bahaye ebihongwa, hanyuma yokwa yebihongwa hari emyoyo eri munsi y'omwoyo, bagura ekibeta bakola endagaano n'embandwa zino. Ate zino embandwa zihondera esagama yaitu nobozaala omwana ahere embandwa ebe mumanyire. Bobo olema kuhongera embandwa ekuha ekibonerezo kwangambe osakusoma n'obulwa omulimo, osakuba oli muisiki buli musajja jana kwenda nakuzala abana nairukata busagenda akusitwala mu maka gaye, osakuba oyina omulimo buli mulimo gwokufunanibwa kubinga rundi no oli enjahe kulemeirwa okunywa bukire enjaho omwenge kulemeiroho buli kayire obusuma bukulemeiroho baite ekizibu nikirugira munsi y'omwoyo emyoyo ya basonkuru abaresere mu Ruganda rwawe niyo ekuhondera nekukugira nekulemesa okufuna ebyokwetaaga obwomezi bwawe nebubonesa obwokubokanga kugiha ebihongwa. Hati bokuba noenda kuruga mu kizibu kino oyina kuchwa endagaano zino, okuba olalema kuchwa endagaano zino okagenda okahereza emyoyo embandwa ezo n'abaana abokuzaala bayina gihereza n'abaijukuru bawo n'abaijukuru balalema gihereza eja kubabonese babonereze. Niko kulabwire buno oyina kuchwa omwoyo ogwo, oyina kuchwa emyoyo eyo, oyina kusaba osiibe ochwe endagaano ezo, oyejure oyawukane n'endagaano z'abasonkuru, olamala kuwawukana nazo n'abasonkuru abaana bolizaala nabo endagaano zino zigenda kubahondero jakuba ozichiwire iyo zehogere ozirugiremu. Niko kulabwire buno mwina oyina kurwana muno otime kusaba osiibe osabire obwomezi bwawe ochwe endagaano ezo embandwa olakamaze ehoga ojja kusumulula weba bino mukama alikwera ibala lya likwera yahisanizibwa obwiye bwona.